Okay, guys, just putting it out there. Is it possible that Mike Flanagan and Stephen King's most accomplished work to date just happens not to be a horror? The accolades after winning the coveted TIFF 24 People's Choice Award are absolutely warranted with The Life of Chuck. The film poses the question, if the world were to end today, what would you do? How would you spend it? Who would you be with? This story is told creatively over 5 separate acts in a non-linear manner. When the film begins, we meet Marty, who's played by Chiwetel Ejiofor. He's a school teacher who, while teaching his class, catches wind that California has finally gone under. The world's about to end. Giant sinkholes are forming, consuming people entirely. People don't know how to cope. They're offing themselves. This is the world we meet when we begin the film. With access to telecommunications and the internet being cut off entirely, we begin seeing weird signs celebrating 39 great years of Chuck, who's Tom Hiddleston seen on these signs, which feels a bit tone deaf considering all the catastrophe that's going on in the world. Who is Chuck? So Marty's last wish is to reunite with his beloved ex-wife. He makes his way over to her house because he still has feelings for her. And that's when a major celestial event is about to occur. And the world literally is about to end as these projections of Chuck start appearing everywhere around the neighborhood. And from here, we go back in time, and that's where we meet Chuck in his adulthood, played by Tom Hiddleston. And he's a very successful businessman. He's just wandering about the street one day when he notices a busker drummer just going at it, playing away, and he's compelled to burst into dance. He pulls in Janice, played by Annalise Basso, and they go into this wondrous dance sequence, which goes on for about 10 minutes as an audience is watching and clapping in awe, as are we. The film gives us momentary glimpses into the future as Chuck's on his deathbed, just as the world is about to end. But still, we don't really know much about him. So the rest of the film is really spent filling in the gaps, understanding his backstory, how he got to his end point. I will say that my favorite parts of the film involve Chuck in his younger years, where he's played by Broadway actor Benjamin Perrick. This kid is someone to look out for. What a tremendous performance. He really takes Chuck through a journey, overcoming some very sad things that he goes through as a child, to finding joy in the one thing that he loves doing, and that's learning how to dance. He's just effervescent, a name to look out for, just a compelling performance. And of course, in his teen years, he's played by Canada's very own Jacob Tremblay as he experiences some other unfortunate events, and he takes his character through that journey of growing into whom he eventually becomes. And another standout performance here is Mark Hamill, a screen legend, who plays Albie, who's Chuck's grandfather. He's an alcoholic, but also at once very loving and protective of his grandson, really driving home the fact that he does not want his grandson to see something that he's not meant to see. Let's face it, the world has its share of chaos going on right now, and the film is very reflective of those emotions that we're experiencing that are so real today. And if there's one sobering realization that I took away from The Life of Chuck, it's that life is too short and we've got to get shit done. So while Mike Flanagan and Stephen King, whose novella he adapts for this screenplay here, they're both legends of horror, this film is a refreshing departure from what you would expect. Although some of those storytelling elements that he uses in horror, they do come to play here in building some suspense. While I didn't experience some of the instant reactions that some of my friends who saw this film experienced when they saw this at TIFF, I did walk away really thinking about what I saw, and I'm still thinking about it today. It's a very thought-provoking film with an uplifting message. Elevation Pictures released The Life of Chuck Friday, June 13th in theaters.